I don't know what GTA was talking about, bro. This YouTube shit's crazy. Ah! Just like the Wi-Fi, bro. Wi-Fi, bro. All right, bro. We back on the Predator shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck was going on. We back on the Predator shit. That was an hour. Eight views on the first G2 live stream. I'm back on it, shit, bro. I just wanted to check that shit out, bro. Just wanted to check that shit out. All right, bro. We're back on the Predator life. Because I'm not a Predator. We're back on the R. Kelly's. We're back on the R. Yes, sir. My girlfriend is never going to call me back. So let's. We're on this guy. Like I was saying last time. This thing right here. This dude right here, bro. This dude right here. He came in the house, bro. Like I was saying last time. He came back in. He came in the house and started looking around, and to see it was a setup. And if you knew it was a setup, why did you show up? And his uncle works for this man, bro. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. All right.
Concerned because she's talking a lot younger, a lot older on the website. Now, why were you so concerned about a 13-year-old girl? Well, she's talking to other people that are obviously the same age as me. And how old are you? I'm 32. You're 32? Yes. So you came over to make sure she was okay? Well, I came over just to make sure that everything was fine. Everything was okay. I was not. So you were going to search the house just now to make sure what? Well, I want her. Well, I mean, I don't know. She could come, she could be here with a group of people, for all I know. And she obviously was, I mean, don't you think? Would you think that would be like a safe idea? What was today's lesson supposed to be? Today's lesson for me? Today's lesson for me
Can't wait to get paid.
To not, unfortunately, really worry about other people. No, you're a tutor, correct?
Wow. No. Today's lesson is when a bitch tells you that she's 13, know that's a goddamn setup. You dumb fuck. If a bitch tell you that she's 13, bro, niggas are weird, bro.
I tutor these ages. Oh,
You tutor these ages, bro.
their ages. What do you tutor them in? Mathematics.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. What about smoking marijuana? Well, I mean, that's not really something that I try to tutor people in. Well, it seems like it from the chapter. Well, you're cool and cute.
He tries to be funny, bro. You know you fucked, bro. You know you fucked. You know you fucked with Chris Hansen ain't fucking laughing. Dumb fuck.
You know I could get in trouble even talking to you. Well, yes, of course, but look, may I please leave? I'm not. I still have some more questions for you. Will I be able to leave after your question? Did you blaze? Wait, yes, sir? Yes. Wait, are you answering me or are you reading stuff? Yes, you can leave after I ask you a couple questions. Are you sure? There, police outsider? I'll get to that. Please, sir, can you please just tell me because I really can't. So what it looks like, Mike, is that you came here to smoke weed with a 13-year-old girl, and then whatever was going to happen.
Bro, smoking weed. Okay, all right, so let's talk about this. When I was living with my friend Adam 2 years ago, his sister was 17, her boyfriend was 17, and I think his sister was 16, 15. I was felt so uncomfortable smoking with them because how young they were. And he knew that. And it felt I look at his sister like my sister, bro. And it felt so uncomfortable, bro, to the point where it was like, bro, can I go? I wanted to go to sleep, bro. I just wanted to go to sleep. It was cold as fuck that night, and I think it was around like it was cold as fuck. I don't know when it was, but like it was. I was uncomfortable because how young they were, bro. It's just it felt like damn. I understand this is his sister. I understand. I have mad respect for my bro. That's my brother. Like, I love that man. Like I love that man. That's my brother, bro. But at the same time, bro, I was ready to walk out. I was like, bro, I don't want to do this shit. I told him like I don't want to do this shit, bro. Like I feel uncomfortable, bro. I feel so uncomfortable, bro. Like I don't want to smoke with no 17-year-old little girl, bro. But I had to respect it, fam. And I wanted to see how it was, and it went well, bro. He was there, it was cool. But like after it was over, I was happy as fuck. I was happy as fuck, man.
It was going to happen. Yeah, but that's not entirely what was going on. Explain it to me. I just told you I was coming in to make sure everything was okay. It really wasn't that far. I wanted to make sure that there was no like obviously like somebody in the end, and there were not.
So you were just being a good Samaritan.
Well, I was trying to a certain extent, but like I was coming here to make sure everything was okay. I deal with kids all the time.
But would you think that the parents of the kids you tutor would be comfortable with you coming?
And one thing I never looked at him. I never looked at his sister like, damn, I want her. Like, no. I want it. no. Let me get that straight, bro. No. That's like a little sister to me, bro.
13-year-old girl after talking about smoking marijuana.
I had to make that clear, bro.
Sir, may I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
First off, that is not completely true.
I have a couple more questions for you.
I really don't want to answer any more questions. And
do you have marijuana with you?
No, I do not.
Is it in your car?
No, it is not.
Then why did you say you were going to come over here and blaze?
I smoke cigarettes in my car.
Again, you see how this looks.
I know how it looks, and I'm
A
sorry.
32-year-old guy who deals with kids all the time comes over to visit a 13-year-old girl who's alone after a discussion about smoking marijuana together.
Sir, I understand this. I'm sorry.
Do you blaze? Did you blaze? Yes. You're my soulmate. You call a 13-year-old girl a soulmate?
Soulmate. Weird.
You got nothing else to do on a Sunday?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Go to church.
Gonna watch football.
Yeah. You're with a 13-year-old girl.
Ah.
You blazed. You see
Put
how
the
it looks?
headphones
I
in.
know how it looks. I'm very sorry. May I please leave?
There's something that you did out.
Is there cops?
There's something.
Yes, there's cops, nigga. You already know that. You've been to that.
No, you're not.
Is it?
No, you're not.
Yes, sir.
Please let me go, guys.
His uncle, bro. That's his uncle, bro.
No,
That's his uncle, bro.
Sir, I really can't afford to do this. I can't.
Well, you should never showed up, bro. You should never showed up. I can't afford to do this. You should never fucking showed up, my boy. You should have kept your ass at home, jacked off to some porn, and watch football. You're 32, bro.
For any malintent, I really can't.
Get your shit together. Go buy some new fucking clothes. This look decent, my boy.
Please do not look at the chair. I really just want to. Please let me go.
That's his uncle, bro. That's his uncle, bro. That's his uncle. The nigga that's probably that's brother with your mom or your dad, and he has to tell your parents what you did, bro. He got to tell your parents what the fuck you did, bro.
No, I can't. I can't. I won't. Please. Please, man. Guys. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. I know.
You gotta tell your parents what the fuck you did, bro.
Please, your hand behind your back. Hand behind
behind your back. I can't, no, just relax.
You're gonna get to
Kneel down.
What?
Kneel down.
I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down.
Kneel down. All right?
Hey, come on in.
Got my sister and some babies out in the car too, bro. Oh yeah.
Did you bring some green?
Now we're gonna smoke some, though. We're gonna get some.
Hey, I just made some cookies, but I got chocolate on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change real fast.
Come on, let's look at this, bro. Hold on. Let's go.
Bring some green?
Oh, fuck, I
Now we're
can't.
gonna smoke some, though. We're gonna get some.
Okay, look at this. Look at this little girl, bro. Look at this little girl, bro. Don't tell me that in your eyes you want to fuck that. Like, don't tell me in your eyes, in your mind, like I'm about to bust that pussy open. I'm about to fucking kill that pussy right there. Dude, like, bro, oh my god, that's so fucking disgusting. Like, you can't tell me, bro, you want to sit here and fuck that. And then when you bust a nut and you recognize what the fuck you did, you a straight pedophile, bro.
I just made some cookies, but I got chocolate on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change real fast. I'll be right out.
Alright.
You can try one of my cookies, they're so good.
Did you make them?
Yeah, I made them.
Alright, man. I like chocolate chip.
Hey, why don't you have a seat right over there?
How you doing?
Good, how are you? What's happening? Good. Hands up, right, sir.
What's on?
Well, so tell me what's going on.
That's crazy, bro.
So what are you doing in this house?
I asked you earlier if you want to go to the birthday party.
Who are you here to pick up? What's your date's name for the party?
B.
B. And how old is B?
I don't know. Didn't really tell me.
I need you to keep your hands up where I can see them.
Don't be scared, dude. I just got a cigarette. Don't be scared, dude. Are you?
I'm not
You
scared.
seem like law enforcement.
He is dumb fuck.
You do law enforcement, yeah.
I happen to know law enforcement when I see them.
You do. So you're an expert in this area.
No, I'm just saying you come off as law enforcement.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. You see an issue with a 21-year-old coming over to visit a 14-year-old?
I didn't really know she was 14.
She told you.
So we were in a role-playing chat room.
Have you ever given or got fed? Do you need a teacher? Watch porno.
And
You got porno.
I'm an adult.
Yes, but the girl you were talking to was not.
Well, I didn't know that, dude.
And your poor sister's waiting outside with 2 babies in the car?
Yeah. So
Because you had to come over here and have sex with a 14-year-old.
I didn't come over here to have sex.
Why would you put that sister?
I didn't come over here to have sex. I come over here to get the girl and go to the party, dude.
And this guy's got a mouth and an attitude that was unbelievable. Real wise cracker.
Who are you?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're
Okay.
doing a story
You do look kind of
on
familiar.
who try to meet kids on the internet. He pulls his shirt off and has his hat over it. And it was just, again, it was one of those things that was, almost humorous the way it played out. And the guy just kept talking the whole way.
Hey man, I don't want to be on the news filming.
We are filming.
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog. Now, if there's anything else you want to say,
It's too late, bro.
Role-playing chat
It's
room.
too late, bro. Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. It's too late, bro.
I don't want to be on the
It's too late, bro. You should have thought about that. You should have thought
now,
about
if
that,
there's anything
fam.
else you want to tell me,
You should have thought about that. What birthday party? No,
You
the
got
fuck
it
you
on
got,
phone
bro.
record? You got
It's too late, bro. You should have thought about that. You should have thought about that, bro. You should have thought about that, fam.
that taped conversations? Do you have that?
you're not really in that much of a strong position here.
I know that, man. Listen, am I being held up here?
You're not being held up. You're free to walk out that same door you walked
Do
in.
y'all want to interview? Hey, how y'all doing? Okay.
You can walk out that door anytime you want.
Am I gonna be on? Is cops out there?
Yes.
I can't speak to that.
How y'all doing? NBC?
NBC.
NBC. And you're
Chris Hansen.
all right. Listen,
Dateline NBC.
let me explain something to NBC for a second here. I don't know what kind of rap y'all got on people, but maybe I'll get the whole story because this girl is in a role playing chat room, and if she wants to play like she's 14, hey, whatever.
You came to a bitch's 14 bitches. You came to a 14-year-old's house. Take her to a party. You was probably gonna fuck. When you get alone, fuck up my
But
face.
on the phone, the girl told me,
At the end of the day, bro, you came to this house to hook up with a 14-year-old fucking kid, bro. I want to beat the fuck out you because you came here anyway. You can't do nothing about that, my boy.
so different.
Really?
So I mean,
And you expect me to believe that?
yeah, you don't gotta believe.
Knowing that she's 14.
You don't got to. I'm not trying to convince you or these cameramen or anybody else.
Who are you trying to convince?
Nobody. Man.
Yourself?
So shut up, bro. Think.
Again,
No, I'm not on their side, bro. But it's just sad. But like, why? What is the point? And then half of them say I'm alone.
All right.
Run into the car. Move.
But that doesn't stop detectives from catching him and placing him under arrest.
Chill, man. Chill, dog. Come on now.
When you're told to get on the ground, you get on the ground.
on, bro.
No, you didn't.
Hey, check me out, officer.
Hey, Christina, pick my cigarettes up right here.
And so she's waiting on the driveway.
Fake ass Eminem. Fake ass Eminem. Look at that. Oh, look at that ass. Shit. Hit it from the back, little nigga. Bless you.
Answer my question, because you have everything, you drop everything in the car. You get back in the car, you drop back in the car seat. I got 2 words for the NBC. Role-playing chat room, all right, y'all? Because, man, the girl was role-playing. Y'all got y'all, it's drained. What's that for your pedophile thing? Yeah. Good, because when I get found out guilty, I'm sue somebody.
Fake ass Vanilla Ice.
I'm very proud, very excited. It's a massage chair. I'm ready to press the button.
Look, oh my God. I thought you had blonde hair.
Do you like it? I dyed it for
I
myself.
think it's pretty.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Well, weren't you gonna bring me something?
Well, yes, I was. And I did.
What was it?
Did you bring condoms?
Yes, I did.
What the fuck, man?
Well, what good are they gonna do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you? I haven't had a kiss yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then what did you want to do?
Well, I want to kiss first.
And then what?
Can I have a kiss first?
Well, let's talk first.
Yeah,
Out here.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit, not as bad as you thought you would be. I like seeing you in person.
Yeah, I like seeing you too.
Good.
She's pretty comfortable there.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
What's happening?
Not too much?
Not too much. So what are you up to tonight?
Trying to fuck a 14-year-old?
Well, I'll tell you, for the last several days, you've been up to a lot.
Mm.
You're a pretty prolific chatter there. Want to
Facts.
explain yourself?
Not really. I never really was going to do anything.
You weren't really going to do anything.
No.
So you brought condoms. What else did you bring?
I brought her a bracelet.
And she is how old?
14.
Supposed to be 13,
And how old are you?
37.
Now, besides all this chat here, and we'll go through that in a minute, you also sent a whole bunch of pictures. Now, why would you think that's appropriate?
Small.
It's not. You tell her to delete her archives.
I didn't want her to get in trouble by her parents.
You talk about getting married to her. Getting married, she's 13.
And then when she was 18,
You were going to marry her when she turned 18. What do you think ought to happen here?
I think I should go to counseling to get off the internet. I can do something that I can't do that. Go on.
Well, there's something I got to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen with Daylight NBC. We're doing a story. you're free to walk out of this house right now. But if there's anything else you want to say, now's the time to say it. He has nothing further to say and tries to make a quick exit, apparently not knowing what's in store for him outside.
Sheriff's office, down! Get down! On the ground! Anybody back?
Okay.
I'm really nervous.
Oh, you're gonna be hot?
No, sorry.
Oh, wow.
This nigga right here, bro. This nigga right here, I don't know. This nigga right here was funny. This nigga pizza, bro. This nigga bought a whole goddamn pizza, bro. This nigga bought a pizza and it continued to aid it and offer Chris Hansen work. That shit was funny, but at the same time, it's still fucked up. But that was like, that shit was like funny, bro. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop fucking laughing, bro. I couldn't. And what he was doing was still fucking wrong, but that nigga brought a whole goddamn pizza, bro.
I have no idea. Do you want to check? No.
Hey, pizza we have tonight. Who's this? I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you? Who are you? You tell me first. You're Jeff, right? Yeah. And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff? Hanging out. Hanging out with whom? With her. Who's her?
Oh wait, I gotta mark my
I
code.
want to know who you are. I want to know a little bit more about you first. Can I eat first? Sure, go ahead.
That nigga said, "Can I eat first?" That shit crazy.
Hey.
I would have fucking took that pizza and fucking ate it in front of
The
him.
other people. Well, what did you expect to happen tonight? Didn't have any expectations. No expectations whatsoever? No. So you drove 2.5 hours?
2 hours.
From Boston. Who are you? To come here. Are you her dad? To meet a young girl. Are you her dad? I will get to that in a minute. Huh? Go ahead, have fun. Wow. I haven't done anything wrong. How old are you? What does it matter? I'd like to know. I haven't done anything wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What is that against coming to meet a young girl? Yes, against the law. It is after this chat. How? Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract? Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined. Right. Could be locked up for 20 years. Yep. And then you say, do you trim your blank? Okay. Now you know that this girl is 13, right? Wasn't sure. She's told you. No. That doesn't. And you're what, 37? That doesn't mean anything. You're 37? How old are you? You might as well just tell me, because I can find out like that. Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first? I will tell you that in a minute. Because, now you're making me nervous, and you're 44 years old. Mm-hmm. As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this.
No
and I
shit.
want to.
No shit.
What am I supposed to make of that? Sorry, I'm paranoid. For meeting me? No, potentially having sex. But that is where the law comes from. All right. Punishable up to 20 years. Did you bring condoms with you tonight? Well, they plan on having sex. Do you have that in your car? No. I'm going to find out, so you might as well tell me now. I don't. Gotta check the car. You will never tell anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain. Explain it to me. Just wanted to come hang out. It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl. Okay, is that against the law to have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes, it's against the law. To meet a girl. That's all I've done. You see how this looks. Okay, but
But you also see that I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing.
Well,
You drove 2 hours, my boy. You drove 2 hours to see her.
To be honest with you, and you're not going to believe me, but I mean, I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're like, law enforcement. But
you think I'm law enforcement?
well, I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was thinking about this on the way down,
Right. You had 2.5 hours to think about it.
and and I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna risk it. That's what I said.
It's not normal for a 44-year-old guy to drive 2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old
I
girl.
wanted to hang out, see how she was, see if
A 13-year-old girl. How often do you do this sort of thing?
never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided, okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours down I-95 from Boston.
Yeah, they're talking to her
To this
for a little
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang out with. I mean, with
You
that,
can't find any
I had nothing else.
Older girls?
Nope.
Can, but I had nothing else going on.
So you decided you just come out and hang out with the girl.
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about the whole
Let's say we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other. How do we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically, nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her, so no one would find out.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
Right?
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So,
Before you left, you should have been like, damn, this is a 13-year-old girl. I shouldn't be trying to fuck. You feel me? I shouldn't be trying to fuck a 14-year-old bitch, bro. I shouldn't be trying to fuck a 14-year-old girl, bro.
Talk about a plan to make it legal. To marry her. Yeah, right. Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean,
so if you liked her, like next week or the week after, you'd marry a 13-year-old girl?
not next week. No.
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide you love her? You want to have
Yes.
sex with her?
I don't know.
Do you want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know? She's 13.
I don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, just in case maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
So then you'd marry a 13-year-old girl because she's really cool and you get sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
Well, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're cool with all this. You just think this is just fine. Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
Well, what else am I supposed to think, Jack?
But I mean, do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person? I mean, do I seem like it to you?
This chat seems like it. It seems like someone who is 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up. At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone. After a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Yeah.
The little girl is nervous. You do it with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time.
Okay, but this somebody is not an adult. She's 13.
Can you please tell me who you are?
I'll tell you
I'm
what.
trying to be nice here.
Okay.
I'm
So am I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator. So if there's anything else you want people to know, anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this happened.
Did you bring any sort of a marriage contract? So what was all that talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
You can leave.
You can leave, man.
You can leave.
I mean, I can leave.
You can leave.
And then what? Is it up to me?
It's not up to me. You didn't have to come here, did you?
You didn't. But you decided to put gas in your car and drive 2 hours. Oh, great. Lit for you, my boy.
For the Insurance business, right?
Camera's rolling.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. As I said, you're free.
Can you shut it off?
No, we can't.
I mean, what is this?
So,
It's an investigation for a television program called Hanson versus Predator, where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say, now would be a good time to go.
I don't have anything else to say.
All right, then. You can take your pizza if you like.
You want a slice?
I'm good, thank you very much.
So the cops there?
yes.
We'll see.
Yes.
If they're here, just bring them in.
It'd be best if you went on that way.
You had 2 hours to think about this, bro. You had 2 hours to think about this. You literally had 2 hours to think about this, bro. Like, bro, you had 2 hours in your mind. You had 2 hours to think about this, bro. You had 2 hours, bro. I'm black. Shit. You had 2 hours, bro. You literally had 2 hours, bro. That shit crazy. You literally had 2 hours to think about that shit, bro.
So the future.
You literally had 2 hours, bro. I'll be right back. I am hungry as shit. Let me fucking put something on real quick, bro.
When your hotel room is your bedroom and your living room and your dining room, maybe you need more than a hotel room. Get an Airbnb and get more space.
Be right back.